I need somebody to do this job for free. When you learn a lesson, you receive the blessing. I'm not receiving it. You said you were going to do this for nothing. But for the people who got into something and it turns into, I'm doing this, I'm doing your dirty work and I'm getting nothing. In fact, not only am I not getting anything, but I'm losing things in my life. I'm getting divorced. I haven't seen my kids in weeks. I have no idea how I'm going to tell my spouse that the mortgage is months behind. Someone's almost a year behind. And it's because now the lesson, I guess, there are those who, I get it. Wow. Yep. I can't say enough about this nicotine-free vape juice that I fill these things back up with. It's amazing. Yeah, I like it. Thank you. Learn a lesson and receive the lesson. Oh, maybe. Oh. This looks like a toughie at the very least, whether they learned it or not. It looks like it's just, this wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. No one will talk to this person. No one talks to me because what was this about? These lies that were told, I did not do it. Somebody doesn't have it in them to face you either. I can't believe what I just heard is also what I can't believe what I just heard. Is that show Lioness? This could have something to do with that, where, you know what it is? This is what I feel like someone was going to give up their life for this. Or you are and don't realize it, that you're giving more to this. And to be honest, did you hear some people talking about you? And you acted like you didn't hear? And I think the lesson for you is you put your career before your home life. This is a woman who does this. Yeah. Tough lesson to learn. All right, I'm just going to clear that. I didn't really want to get into that with the lesson and the lesson anyway. I was kind of hoping to get into something controversial. Let me see. I'll flip another one. Young daughter. No. Nope. This is the last one. Dirty house and DoorDash. I'm going back to get my things. And you were there where last. It was as neat as you made it. I'm not even sure if you know just what big of a part you played in keeping this home tidy. So you're expecting to go back into the same. Oh, well, we have somebody interrupting. They're dead. They have to be dead. Their DoorDash was there for over a couple of days now. Weeks? Where is this? I was going to say, where is this? The Hamptons? Don't tell me that somebody committed murder up high. Let's flip this out. What is this song? I like it. It sounds like Brothers Johnson. Oh, yeah. It's a mix. They don't have the separate names for the songs on this. It's actually just a mix that goes from start to finish. So, DoorDash. That could be, for this one here, I guess these are just going to be mini messages. This is what I see. There could be some food that was intended. I feel like somebody put food out there to keep people from wanting to go inside the house. But somebody could be gone in there, and it could be from previous orders through one of these. All right, it doesn't have to be DoorDash, but it could be one of those third-party services, delivery, where there's an investigation or somebody called somebody missing, right? The house is filthy. Judgment. I feel like they're saying don't judge this person. This could be one of those hoarder type of situations. Could be some cats. Usually when things are like this, there are some cats or animals. Even sometimes they have animals. No, they have them inside. Sometimes they have. I haven't seen it, but I can only assume and imagine that with some of the shit that I've seen on those shows, they could have a llama, or maybe, depending on where they're living, it could be a horse. I mean, there was a horse in a bar rescue taking a shit right in the middle of the bar right there. You never know when you're going to have to cross worlds. Okay. This is an older woman. Someone's name could be Sunny. This is an older woman. Usually she's outside, right? I usually see her outside during the day. This to me is like, or doing some type of ritual. This feels like sun gazing or sitting out in the sun, knowing that she was gifted at something. Yeah, there's just some black magic here though. Ooh. Did they do it? Is that what they were really doing? Yeah, with the devil, I'm telling you. I know people aren't used to me talking about. I'll talk about it as much as other readers do, and I could tell I was agitated that something. But this doesn't have to be that she was doing the black magic. Somebody that was living with her was doing it. Did it seem like her life was just one thing after another all of a sudden? And I believe that she knew it, and this could even be her going, please stop doing this stuff. I can tell that you're doing rituals. I can tell that this wicked, this white magic stuff that you're doing is not what you're doing. Yeah, it's like I like reverse this. Did you ask them, please? Someone asked for some type of protection from it. Like, it won't affect me. Or you asked her to do that. Like, don't include me with this. I have nothing to do with this. I wonder, how does that work if you take something of someone else's? And there are people who kind of conned people into doing a ritual and they didn't realize they were part of it. Especially if you drink something with blood in it. Ooh. It's not a good decision. It's not the best decision. No, it's not. But we all make bad decisions. This just happens to be a bad decision in a particular area where maybe you wouldn't be making that decision. That doesn't mean that your bad decisions are better than somebody else's. Right? Your bad decision was clearly last night. Look, I don't know what you did in the woods, but it's showing all over your ass in little red lumps and bumps, isn't it? Yeah. And the bite marks on her ass cheek. What is this song? Like me? Wait. Hold on. No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong. I hear you, and I believe that you had this happen when you were 14. This is wrapping it up. This would remind me also of a condom. On top of laying in the grass. I don't know what the season is where you are. It's never really a good idea anymore. I don't know. There seems to be for me, it feels like there's different strains of grass even. I don't know what's growing and where. But on top of it, let's find out why it would have been so important for you to... Oh, this one's been around. This feels like a rebound for someone. Yep, truth. Do you feel like this is reminding me of razor blades? Okay, fist and everything. Got it. Who's this now? Why is this happening? Well, we have the thing in the beginning about the dirty house and the DoorDash. And I think what they're saying is this seems like an area that's pretty rural for this. Take the food. It's possible that this woman was targeted and that even that food will have something in it that's going to prove that it came from that particular establishment. What is this? What did I say this was? I feel real sexual all of a sudden, and it's getting stronger every day. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. Somebody's, because they're still, that's cute though. Without singing it, right? Let's just say it was a guy, a man, and he said, I forget, I keep forgetting, like, we don't love each other anymore. How cute is that though? It's different when you say it that way. Every time you're near, I get a boner. Every time you smile, that's it. So for me to even, I can't even tell people that I'm not, if they ask. I'm just going to look like a fool. I'm going to sound like a fool, correct? Oh boy. I see why the woman forgot that you guys were in love, though. Tanya, yeah. You're going to have to, I love this. You're going to have to go back. Forget that if you find that the body, she could have walked. This woman walked and dropped. She could be in the basement or something. I don't feel like she ate and then went to sleep and put the blankets on her perfectly and shit. Sometimes these people who eat this food, they're in the shower when it hits them. She could be out back. But that's done. You're gonna come back and you're going to win me over all over again. Maybe this is the best way to handle things like this. Treat it like that movie, The Vow. Okay, I'm just gonna treat it like your brain was melted. This is what's real. So now I'm gonna do that. Yep, I'm gonna do that, and this is how I'm gonna do it. Now there's another one who's like, I never forget that we're not in love. In fact, I never loved you. You're pretty cold. This is a man that's real cold towards a woman. There's no reason to be like that. There has to be something when you met this woman that you had in common, or that she did for you, and would possibly be that you needed her, and that's how you were in her life at all. Well, things just can't go on like before. What happened with the two of you before? Escapism and a false sense of heroism. Heroin, somebody could be on heroin or Suboxone. This person here had a strong addiction, but they hid it very well. Alright. And one went from hero to zero, the other one went from zero to hero. And this seemed to be a recurring thing, is what I'm getting. Now, can we still be friends? You could have helped them out in some way, or somebody gave them some really good information when it came to getting sober. This could have been going from fentanyl to Suboxone. I thought he said bitch a slave, but I'm pretty sure that this song from the 70s or early 80s, I don't think that they were speaking that way yet. I thought he said, we can't, that's the whitest Mary Tyler Moore song out there, right, Jerome? And then it says bitch a slave. But you know I should have told me you're my own. Alright, that's a good mix. This looks like a rehab to me. I'm out in the courtyard, and you two could have met at a treatment facility, or this could have been even court ordered. Some letters. Love letter. P.U. Uppsala. S.M.L.I. Uni. No. And D.Y. Okay. I don't care to look into that anymore. So now we have this addiction here. This feels like cold. Oh my god. This feels almost or absolutely cold turkey fentanyl addiction or Suboxone addiction. Withdrawal and getting clean off of it. And now these pictures here, this just looks like I feel like it was really difficult, but there's something awkward about the way that it happened with you. For the ones who are homeless doing this, like you're homeless and you got off of some drug that is just there's no way that there wasn't something else involved. I hear you. Good to you, good to you. Oh, somebody offered. You didn't do this through rehab. Is that what it was? That there could have been somebody that, whether you were married to or living with or something, but that said, why don't you go to rehab? I know somebody there, or we'll make it work. Let's see if we can get you in there. And I this is what I feel from you with the strength card and the hero. You have that type of thing. I have to. What am I doing? That's what I feel like. Either I'm a war hero or I'm just that person where I'm seen as somewhat of a Superman or Superwoman with certain things. And I think that, I don't know if you went, because I am picking up on some that went for a little bit and it was beautiful. It was in a beach area or there was a bay there, but people were cool. I believe you made a lot of friends. But then what happened? The talking. This is what I got. Are you doing something a little more meditative this time when it comes to getting sober? This could be that going into other dimensions thing that we do now. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna go out with the plants. Give me a job, please. Do you have a job in botany? I don't know if you stutter. But then it's like, I'm free. I can't do it anymore. Honestly, I feel like somebody spoke to a director or something. It's like, I don't want to be here. I don't feel like I need it. Were you there for a little while? Or this could even be a mental facility where you would have been on meds. They could have not had it or didn't give it to you or something like that. It feels like you went without and it was hard for you to believe the lack of discomfort. It's waves, right? So here, I'm leaving. I had it. Like, I can't sleep. I can't take the group too. Are you just real honest? Yeah, I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm here because I'm right. I'm screwed up. But this here, this is forcing me to talk when I don't have anything to say. I don't know anyone here. I'm still getting used to this. There are people that are in this group that have been here for months. I just got here hours ago or days ago. I'm not ready. Right? It's my treatment. Especially for those of you where your insurance is paying for something. There are people who have insurance, good insurance, and you're in some type of treatment center and you're being treated as if you were brought in by the police. You need to make it clear that yours is individual. Yes, fuck that shit. Where are we at? 20? I'm just gonna end it there. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, no, I'm not. I was in the middle of a story, wasn't I? I'm distracted lately. In a daze. I'm just in a daze, and I don't mind it, really. Yeah. Yeah. No plans today. Passion ignited and heart chakra. Well, this is good. I see a green in both cards. You know, one of those desk lamps, the green with the pole thing? What is it with this lamp that somebody needs to remember they put something in it or under it, taped it underneath? Was somebody clever enough to take that thing off the bottom of it too? All right. I like these cards. I'll never give up my dreams. I'm going to take these cards out here. Tell me about this passion ignited in heart chakra. 14. Chicken nuggets. Is this cooking? They're showing me a wok, kind of like a Budokan type area. I mean, type of cooking where it would be. That always reminded me kind of like the Asian fusion type, right? It could be something like that. Cooking from the heart, right? No, you will not put that as the name of anything. You will not. No the hometown meals. No, you will not. This is what the world's going to be like. It's going to be a little bit of Hunger Games type of thing with back in the day. A little bit mix. The titles for things are going to be honest and upfront and how the fuck I feel and what I wanted to title it. Books, movies, commercials, or the scripts are going to be just, maybe they may throw nappy time in there just to kind of raise the vibration. Everything is so mechanical. I can't. I'm excited for this just kind of laid back. This is me. It's great food, wine. This could even be creating your own wine. Having some time to yourselves. Fun cereals and chicken nuggets. You know what I do in my cereal? First I mix cereals. You know what's great? That freaking Cascadia shit. I love your Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And your graham cracker one. It's the same, but it's graham cracker. I mix those two. Hear me. And the granola. My sister's friend makes homemade granola. And it's all brown, sugared up. And I don't know if they put butter or honey in it and cook it in a pan. I don't know what you do, but I love it. I do. They put pecans, honey, or I guess they just mix the almonds. I put that in there. Blueberries. Milk. You may be doing that. I don't know where chicken nuggets would come in here, but it just feels like getting creative with food. Yep. So this guy, because there is a guy here with this passion. He could love food. It's great when you love food. What's not so great is when your thyroid doesn't love food. Excuse me. That was trending for about 10 years. Everybody that was big had a thyroid problem. It even got to the point where even the bulimic started using the... You want to hog everything up, yeah? I like eating what I feel like eating. Chicken nuggets and cereal, I don't know, to somebody would be... it's a no-no. Now, so someone either is changing the decisions where this is me, and this is what I want to eat. I don't want to have to eat this in front of you and then feel like I eat. Then who am I? What is this? In my own home. No. This is social media. Are you cooking? Some of you have these beautiful chef's kitchens, just beautiful kitchens, and there are people who would die to have one day in that kitchen and be able to cook. Is that what you're going to do? Who's going food? What's this with food shopping? Did somebody's trying to find an opportunity to just say hi or something, or get a look at you, or I was planning on saying thank you or an apology at the food store. There's something that you're making, and I believe this is that guy. For the chick that this is for, this is that dude, that man, excuse me, that if this one cooks, whoa. This is sexy cooker. Oh man, what? You're already good looking and you already move all right. And you cook too? Hold on. Somebody else is waiting for you to go. For this guy. Aaron. Marcus. Yeah. They're waiting, and then here comes the... what is it with the... Who's this woman here? This would be a gaslighting woman. What's this song? Leroy Brown? Oh, Dirty Load. I'm sorry, Leroy. He's like, what the hell kind of shit is this? There's, what's this with a yacht or a boat? There's a boat here. This looks like this is my boat card. When that's the first thing I think, that's called my intuition. For those who have a problem with the way things come out here, that's what intuition is. That's what went through my mind first. And sometimes I will say, I'm not in the mood to talk about that because it's my channel. Yep. But that's what it is. Sure. This is food again, though. This looks like a chopping board, a cutting board. Oh my God. How do they know your plans already to do this? I feel like you're cooking for you. You're cooking because it's something that you're getting into now. You nothing you can't handle. Nothing you ain't got. So you're that type of guy where there's nothing I can't do. I'm not sure if this one even got into cooking heavy. But I have time, and I got money, and I'm hungry. It's enough for me, yeah. So now, there's somebody, how do they know? How do they know your plans? Who did you tell? Who the hell's in your home? This is your roommate? Or a neighbor? Unless this is the person. Did you just move somewhere? Oh my God, what they're wearing to go food shopping. A dress, right? I do see a dress. I'm more looking at the hair though. There are two of them. There's one older one, and then a younger one with shorter hair. There's one with longer hair. There's one with shorter hair. And they're going to try and get into conversation with you. They already know because they eavesdropped on a phone conversation that you had. I don't feel telepathy here, although that's a big thing where people are fucking shit up thinking that they're hearing somebody else's thoughts and it's another person that's crazy and sedated at Jack Daniels mental institution. Yeah, right. Crackpots, right? It's just called cracks. Running. Alright, why is this coming on? I know there's a reason. Running with the knife. It's returning. Who's the one that gets a lot of attention, though? Can I ask you something, sir? Who was the one going shopping for food? There's someone here that gets a lot of attention. It could be a friend of yours. Like I said, it's somebody that you know gets a lot of attention. And then I see pictures being taken or some message being sent. Are you planning on going food shopping or to this? There's a mall even. There's a woman who goes to the CD and record store before they close. Yeah, it's a shame. I hope they don't. But there's a man who watches you, and he's into the same thing, but the store is so small. Yeah, and it's awkward to be face to face with you like that. There's another woman here. It's a Walgreens that you go into. Someone has been watching you. You must be these women that I talk about that are hard to approach. I don't even know what do I say. What do I say when I see them? We were so in love, you and me. Is that what you're going to go up and say? On the boulevard. Two of you could have definitely met on a boulevard, or there's something about you walking across a certain street and there's something that happened. Broken down. This would be running with the knife, though. This knife feels like their tongue. Tongue became a razor. Yeah, that's Michael Jackson. What is this with the food that you're buying? Do you buy food that's bad for you? You got people, you got some women here buying food that you're buying. I picked up on this a little while ago. It's a dangerous, awkward sickness with certain women where they're doing things that other women do, but you have no idea what you're doing it for. Well, you don't have any idea what you're doing. You also have no idea what you're going to do with it. That's scary to those of us who understand the mind. Has a place in his life. Is this the guy here? Somebody that their friend, is this a friend's child or nephew or niece or something like that? He's like, who's this cop? Who's this judge? Oh, well, they got pull with the devil. If they're not a Capricorn, they have some pull. So, or someone's watching you. That's what it feels like. Heavy, though. And this is I constantly see that this would be wish fulfillment. This is always wish fulfillment, which would be every time I see them, it's la 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 la. It's never a dome. It's never anything else but that. So what's the issue here? The passion's there. I don't feel like that I felt the last time I said there was a guy who doesn't know how to speak to you, and he sees you, or he has access to you, or he's hearing things about you, and it's just agitating him maybe even more. I don't feel that anymore. So this is what I believe. This looks like jet, plane, carrier, and an actual man, a man. This could be the guy whose place you had a place in his life at some point. Because what the hell was I talking about at the beginning? It was about these guys that have been watching you, and they're living by themselves, or they're just spending more time away from other people, and some of them are getting into fixing their cars, or just even helping people fix their cars with craft. I mean, I'm just sitting here anyway, right? Cooking, furniture, sanding furniture. Some of these guys, they're living in people's homes and they have garages where they got tools and shit. It's like, well, I mean, at least let me play around with shit. Let me walk around and see if I can fix something, paint something, you know what I mean? Something and shit like that. And it's cool because it's changing the way that they feel about themselves, which is making it easier to approach women like you, as most of you men on the planet, regardless of what you were driving, what you were flying in, and what you were wearing, and how big your cocks are, we're still very hurt from things that happened in the past year. I don't give a fuck about other lifetimes. I'm talking about this lifetime that you can remember was even heavy enough for a lot of you. And you were taking that, and then taking the heavy from the other shit, and then putting it on other shit. And next thing you know, you're taking this out on good women. You just don't appreciate it. I mean, no, we don't deserve it, and we don't appreciate it. I am grateful for those of you who are changing and taking some kind of space on the hook. Yep. For what's been happening between men and women. But